Ladies and gentlemen, HEX community of all ages, it's me, Jake Freedom, coming to you live from YouTube for yet another HEX Update Saturday for January 18th, 2014. Now, we didn't get a patch update this week for the game itself, so there's nothing really new in-game that we can talk about, but what we do have is we have an update from Cryptozoic themselves, and specifically Shaggy put out a update on the 17th here. And it goes through a couple different things. One thing is going to be returning, and a new thing is going to be implemented. First of all, as it just says here, the art department's working on some different UI elements as well as pack opening. Production is keeping things on schedule, and the R&D team is tuning the Smoldering Dead Dungeon. They also continue to collect great art for the second set of cards that's coming out. And as you can see below here, here's an art shot of a crackling vortex. Also, the engineers have been working on some bug squashing things, feature implementing machines, and whatnot. They say they're gonna have a big patch coming out here this week or the next week here, and it's gonna contain two things. The first one is the prep phase. They took the prep phase away from us probably 2-3 weeks ago, maybe somewhere right around there. They're going to bring that back. You know, they had to try something. It's an alpha stage. You know, this is the time where you want to try different things to see how it's going to actually affect the game. And it looks like they felt that it wasn't impacting the game properly, so they're just going to go ahead and bring the prep phase back to all of us, and people couldn't be more happier that that's coming back. The second thing that they're going to be rolling out here is sealed deck support. Now, with sealed deck support here, I'm just going to go ahead and read this here for y'all. Sealed deck event, you know, you're given 6 booster packs and unlimited access to basic shards. That'd be the Blood, Diamond, Ruby, Sapphire, and Wild. You create a 40-card minimum deck with those cards. You mix just as you would right now with all the cards you have. You just mix, match, you know, 2 shards, 3 shards, 4, 5, however many shards you want, to make a different deck out of these 6 booster packs. And so then after building your deck, you then play matches against people who have done the same thing. And because decks are built from booster packs, the format inspires some really incredible deck building strategies as players adjust to a limited pool of cards. And they find a way to surprise opponents with cards that you may not see much play in like a constructed format or something like that. So basically what they're saying here is no 2 pools of cards are going to be the same, so every deck is a brand new experience. Sealed deck, they say sealed deck is a great way for players with few cards to challenge those with vast collections on equal footing, as well as a way for players to test their ingenuity since you're limited to only 40 cards themselves. And they have the prep phases back here, so that's coming back. That's great and everything like that. Basically, that's kind of the big thing there is the sealed deck support. I'm really excited to actually see that, see how that actually works. It definitely will test your deck building abilities. I, for one, don't have the greatest deck building abilities, but maybe this will help me become better. I'm not sure. So, let's see. Another thing they got here is the Twitch TV. You got to remember that the community manager Shaggy, he will be playing Havoc, the winner of the second tournament of streamers. That's going to be on January 21st at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure you follow CZE's Twitch channel so you don't miss it, so you don't miss out on any streams that they do provide. Also, they just want to say, hey, thanks again for all the help in testing HEX, and that we hope you're having a great time as we get closer to closed beta. So that's interesting that they actually put closed beta in here. In the updates in the past, they've never mentioned anything about getting closer to closed beta. So maybe, you know, they have a strong feeling of how that the game is actually, you know, progressing along. So they're, you know, the closed beta is actually in sight now. There's probably just going to be, you know, a few more patches until they feel that they have everything down. You know, obviously we're still missing, you know, the PvE elements. You know, we're still missing probably a ton of PvE cards. You know, obviously they're going to roll out set 2 for that, maybe 3 sets, I'm not sure. You know, we'll have to wait and see. So other than that, that's about all the news we have for this week here. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more HEX update videos, go ahead and click subscribe, and I'll have another video for you soon.